This is exactly why I don't do live entries, you know. Um, the long story short of this is that the one way to learn new trick is learn phases, split. So recently there was a good man that told me that this multi-beat slide is too difficult to do, and in next comment turns out that he actually has significant experience. So why is that difficult? Why are those tricks difficult? I kept thinking about it, and I think I figured it out. It's something that riders do, you know. When you learn new tricks, sometimes, or well, when you really start with, let's say you choose to start with our guide, you know, our Begleri guide. So the first thing we choose to start basically on a palm flip, you know, and that's something that is pretty easily distinguishable, splittable into particular phases, you know. Phase one, release. Phase two, kind of, you know, swing. And then phase three, land or catch, you know. So when you map those phases, the it's really much easier to learn a new trick, because you can practice particular phases solely, you know. And this has something to do with the pattern recognizing, which our brain loves to do. Our brain loves, human brain loves patterns, you know. So one way to recognize and learn the pattern, the new trick, is to split it into phases. uh, but how about those more dynamic tricks, you know, like this multi-beat slide, you know, thingy. You can differentiate certain phases, but it doesn't do much, because you can't effectively split it into phases that you would practice thoroughly. So here is why I said that this is what riders do. When you're a skateboarder, you know, you have one stairs and you just try to kickflip it down, you know, and you are there, you just going up and down the fucking like 3 days in a row, you know. And what is actually technically happening is you recognize the pattern of the motion. You just load the pattern to your brain, and this goes far beyond any sport that you name, you know. And motorcyclist is whole day tries to peg scrape one corner, you know. That's the same thing. That's the very same thing, you know. And so this is something I realized while thinking about multi-beat slide. I hope it was understandable and that it makes sense at least to someone. Stay safe.